Hey guys, it's Kristen bringing you another twin flame reading. This reading is going to be from your divine masculine to you. Okay, so the top part here we have the changes that are currently going on in his life. Down here we have the challenges with regards to you, what challenges him about you. Down here we have, what did I say? Challenges, changes, and then what fears he has. Okay, what fears he has regarding you, or with regards to you. Then down here we have how he's feeling in his heart space, his mental space about you, and spiritually about you. Okay, if you guys are interested in following me on Facebook or Instagram, all that information is posted down below. Right now I do have I deactivated my account for a short time, so you may not be able to access it, but you can still get to my Instagram if you want to add that. Also, I have a PayPal account if you guys would like to donate to the channel. You can do so by clicking on the link down in the description box below. And yeah, so let's go into it. I'm outside again. It's freaking hella hot out here right now. I'm in my PJs still, and I got long pants on, so I'm like dying right now, but whatever, I'll change after this. I just wanted to get this reading out here. So okay, so let's go into the first set of cards. So now this isn't going to resonate for all feminines, this part here. So I feel like it says darkness does not always equate to evil, light does not always bring good. Listening. So I feel like your masculine is listening to you. If you are a reader, if you are doing some kind of spiritual teachings to the general public or something like that, if you have a page on social media where you do these things, or you have a website, okay, or you're posting videos and teaching people things with regards to spiritual matters, then I definitely feel like your masculine is watching you right now. He is watching your teachings, he's watching your readings, okay? So I feel like he's listening very closely to what you have to say, and he may not be tuning in all the time, but he is occasionally checking you out and listening to the things that you are teaching people, okay? So this may or may not resonate depending on if you have some kind of a business, or if you're doing teachings or readings or things like that with other people. So you know, this is giving him insight on how to change himself, how to transform, okay, with whatever he is working on in his physical world. So this is giving him you know, the strength and the courage to focus on his own life. Okay, the Hermit is a very solitude type of energy, okay, where you're reflecting, you're trying to figure out problems, okay. So this is allowing him to resolve problems, okay, to work on things in his life, to make the changes that he needs to in order to grow as a person, in order to change, okay, in order to make changes in his life, in order to shift his perspective on things, okay, and maybe even to let go of certain things, okay. So you know, these teachings that you're doing, and if he's tuning into this is really assisting him right now. So keep up the good work. All right, next up we have, so other changes that he's making is he is beginning to feel, if he had any self-worth issues prior, he's now beginning to heal that, to work on his self-worth. So things are changing with regards to his self-worth, okay. So his self-worth is increasing. He's feeling better about himself, probably because he's making changes in his life, okay. And you know, he's also, what's also changing is he is more accepting of allowing love in, okay. So if he was very closed off from his heart space, okay, not trying to allow anyone in. This is now changing. He's now opening up his heart more to people around him, okay, to people in his environment. And it's because he is feeling more worthy of love himself, okay, because he's feeling a little bit better about himself. He's having more self-worth. So this is allowing him to open up to that and to have changes in that department. Okay, down here we have the fledging. Okay, so yeah, he is currently, you know, he's going through growth. He's growing through changes in his life. He has learned from certain things he's done in his past, okay? Certain experiences and situations that he's been in. You know, he has been able to, because he's had those experiences, those learning experiences, you know, it's allowing him to make better decisions going forward, okay? Because, you know, through certain experiences, we learn certain things, okay, whether they're good or bad for us, or, you know, and we learn from that, right? And so I feel like this is what's happening for the masculine right now. So he's making better decisions for himself, and, you know, he is making improvements and he's growing from this. He may be more careful of the people he allows into his surroundings, into his life, okay, with regards to partners or even friends, or, you know, if he had addictions, okay, he may be making better choices from that. He may be, you know, withdrawing from those addictions at this point. So overall, he's learning from his mistakes, okay, is what I'm seeing. He's learning from his mistakes. He's putting them to bed, kind of thing, meaning like he's putting them to rest, and he's making new decisions, okay, and better decisions, okay. So there's definitely some internal growth going on here. Okay, now with regards to challenges about with regards to the feminine right now. So it says sorrow. Pain is a necessary tool to help you become wiser than before. It's all about perspective. Let pain push you into action so you can make those long overdue changes in your life. So yeah, so again, it's coming out here too that, you know, he is becoming wiser than what he was before. You know, his perspectives are changing, and the pain that he's endured with you is pushing him into action, okay, and allowing him to make changes in his life. That is also what I'm getting from this. But what I'm feeling more so here is he's feeling sad, he's feeling heartbroken, okay, about you, about your connection. He's missing you, and so he's struggling with his emotions, okay, and he's struggling with things that you guys may have communicated to each other, okay, with regards to emotional stuff. If there was some kind of communication with regards to feelings and things like that, then he is feeling sad over this, okay, and he's feeling sad that he's lost you, okay, that he didn't have the opportunity to be with you emotionally, okay. And if you guys were, you know, then he's sad that things didn't progress and, you know, last longer than what they did, okay. Okay, what challenges him also about you is It says, be smart. Sometimes a woman's mind gets overlooked. Use it to your advantage and outsmart them. They'll never know what hit them. The Magician. So I feel like he's a little intimidated, okay, by the knowledge that you have, by your intelligence, okay. Maybe the fact that you know him so well and that you trigger him sometimes by pointing certain things out, okay, that maybe he tries to conceal or hide within himself. He could just also be intimidated by, you know, if if you are in a higher level position than he is, okay, with regards to career or financial matters. So if you have a really good job, he could be intimidated by that. If you know, if you're very intelligent, if you're, say, for an example, like if you're you know, a doctor or a nurse and he's maybe just working at McDonald's, you know, that kind of thing, okay. So he's a little intimidated by your intelligence, I feel like, or the knowledge that you have. If you are very spiritual, then he could be a little intimidated at times by your growth with regards to your spirituality and how how you see the world and how you perceive the world, okay. So he could be a little bit intimidated by the fact that you have all this knowledge, or like I said, also, if this resonates, the things that you are aware of with regards to what he's doing in his life, or certain things about him that, you know, he tried. It's like he's intimidated by how well you know him too, is what I'm getting. So take what resonates. It's one or two of those or both of them, but he could be very intimidated by this, okay, that you know him better than anybody else, and you know, you point those things out to him, okay. Down here we have, he's also challenged by, it says here, suck it up. Nothing in life is worth having comes easily. Put on your big girl panties and deal with it. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work to achieve what you want in life. Okay, so what I feel like he is challenged by is that this connection has not been easy, okay. There's been a lot of challenges in the relationship, a lot of difficulties. Things have been difficult to make work, okay. So I feel like he's a little intimidated by that. He's also, you know, intimidated by the fact, or challenged by the fact that, you know, there's been so many times that you have walked away, or you've walked out on him, okay, that you've walked away from this connection based on certain things that happened, okay. So, you know, he's feeling challenged by the fact that things have been very hard between you guys. Things have, you know, have been difficult. Things have been hard to make work between the two of you. Also, I'm getting he could be challenged by, you know, the constant walking away, if you have done that in the past. Okay, this may resonate with some of you divine feminines out there, but maybe not all. But maybe you have given up on the connection, or you have walked away from him. And maybe you also said certain things. You were very cutting with your words, okay, to him. So certain things that you said to your masculine, you know, out of spite or out of anger, okay, or out of hurt. A lot of the communication that was that way, that was cutting and hurting, or that was hurtful, sorry, oh my god, I can't talk. Things that were hurtful that you may have said, okay, also may be affecting him. Okay. And also he feels challenged too by having to wait. So if you have made him wait for something, if you've made him wait or made him really wait in any kind of way, okay? So if you've made him wait in order to be with you, or if you've made him wait to, before, you know, you made him try and do something before you would take him back, okay? If you made him wait, if there was a period of waiting or something like that before you would allow him back in your life, you know, if you were like, you need to make these changes before I'll be with you, and I'm not going to be with you until then, like something like that. If you made him wait in any kind of way to be with you in this connection, then that was also a challenge for your masculine. Now we have down here his fears. So he fears losing you, I feel, because he knows that you're one of a kind. Okay, so it says, uncover your unique brand of beauty and embrace your power by adopting a new perspective. Even if it does not fit within conventional mold, escape perfectionism. Yeah, so he feels like you're one of a kind. Okay, he's never met anybody like you. You're very unique in your own way. Okay, you may not even fit into society in the sense that you're very, very unique and you're very different than most people. Okay, and the Ten of Skulls. So I feel that he sees certain, you know, qualities in you, certain aspects that you bring to the table. Again, you could be very intelligent, okay, and he, you know, as much as that challenges him, he's also very intrigued by that. Okay, so you know, you may have certain qualities that other women don't have. Okay, you know, he definitely sees you as a long-term partner. He can see you as being a wife. Okay, being a wife, having being a part of his family, having children together. Okay, if you are doing well financially or you have a great job, okay, he sees those qualities about you. So he just sees that you have a lot to offer, that you have a lot to bring to the table, personality wise, maybe even look wise. Maybe you're a beautiful divine feminine. Okay, but he sees qualities that you have on the inside and outside, as well as what you're able to offer in the physical. Okay, whether you have a good job, career, if you're good with children, if you have kids and you're a good mama. Okay, so he sees all those qualities in you, and he realizes that you're special, that you're one of a kind, and that kind of makes him fearful. Okay, because I feel like he's a little fearful that he could lose this. Okay, that he might not have the opportunity to be with you, and he might lose out. Okay, and you might find somebody else. So I feel like, you know, he does see you as one of a kind, and that's his fear also, that he could lose this special thing in his life, a special person. Okay, so now we have, he's also fearful. It says, smell the roses. It's easy to get lost in the everyday hustle and bustle in a world that demands so much from us. Begin to look for ways to slow down and embrace the present moment. So I feel like he's afraid that he's going to miss out with you. Okay, he's too busy doing other things, being in other relationships, pushing you away possibly, and you know, not really appreciating your connection. Okay, what you guys have together. He's not really stopping to smell those roses. So I feel that what he's afraid of, what he fears, is that this connection will be you know, over for good, and he won't have the opportunity to stop and smell the roses and appreciate the present moment with you. So I feel like he's afraid that this is going to end, and, you know, he's going to have to recover from this emotionally. He's going to have to heal from this connection, because he's concerned that, you know, if he keeps doing whatever he's doing, or you walk away, or he does things to screw up the relationship or the connection, then he feels that you guys are never going to get your opportunity to be together, okay? To really enjoy each other's company, to really enjoy being with each other, okay? He feels like it's going to be too late eventually, and he's going to miss out before he even had the chance to be with you, okay? So this is also playing on time too, a time factor here. So he feels like, you know, maybe time is running out, or it's going to run out soon. So that is his biggest fear here. Now down here we have his fear. It says, think bigger. So by downplaying your awesomeness and not letting your light shine bright, you are denying your true potential. Own your awesomeness and don't ever sell yourself short. Okay? Lord of Scepters and Six of Scepters. So what I'm getting from this is the masculine fears that because you're changing, Divine Feminine, because you're growing and you're starting to think bigger about your life, you're having realizations, okay? Especially if you're spiritual, you're like awakening. You're growing as a person, okay? You're making changes and improving your life. I feel like the masculine here is concerned that you're going to get to a place where, you know, you're going to be so confident in yourself, okay? So confident and have such high self-esteem and self-love that you're not even going to consider this masculine anymore. You're not going to want him in your life because of, you know, the things that have happened in your connection with your masculine, maybe things that he's done to you to hurt you. You know, I just feel like he's concerned that, you know, he fears you being on such a different level than he is, that you're no longer going to put up with his behaviors and things, and you're not going to want him in your life anymore, okay? That's what I'm ultimately getting, that, you know, you're gonna be over him, you're gonna get over him, and you're gonna want somebody that is more on your level. So I feel like that is his fear right now, that, you know, this passion may die out because you're in a different mind space, okay? And you're only going to want good things in your life. You're going to have certain expectations. And so I feel like the masculine is fearful that, you know, he's going to miss out on being with you, okay? Because he hasn't made those changes in his life. Okay, so that's another thing there. And then down here we have in his heart space. So we have curiosity. So I feel like he's still very curious about you in his heart space. He has a curiosity of what would it be like to be with my Divine Feminine? What would it be like if we could be together, okay? And we could you know, go forward and be in a commitment. What would that be like? What would that look like? Okay, so his heart is still very curious about you. He still has feelings for you, I feel. Honesty. So the honesty with regards to his heart towards you is that he knows in his heart space that he does still love you. He does still care about you, okay? So I feel like he's wanting to be honest with you about his feelings, and he can't deny how he feels in his heart space anymore. It's like he's realizing how he's feeling towards you, and that he does actually care about you, okay? That he feels it in his heart for you, okay? That's what he may sometimes be trying to still deny this, or still try and push this away. So he could be kind of going back and forth in his heart space with regards to you. But I feel that it's getting to the point where he's not able to deny this like he used to be. Like he knows in his heart that he honestly does truly love you and care about you, okay? But there could be certain things in the way right now too of him coming forward. He could be attached to somebody else. He could be in another connection. He could be involved in, he could have addictions, or he could be with other partners. He could be, with multiple partners right now. So he's still very much he's still dealing with his ego at times, okay? He's still dealing with his ego, and those darker aspects of himself, and certain things in his environment. Yes, he could be making better decisions, but it doesn't mean he's 100% there yet, right? Because we did have up here that he was making changes in his life, but he could still be attached to certain things that aren't good for him, that aren't healthy, certain habits, or what do you call it, dependencies and things like that, okay? So these are kind of like holding him back right now, from, I feel like, being able to come forward towards you, okay? So there's still things in the way right now. Again, like I said, if he is in another relationship, then he is attached to this person, and so therefore he cannot come forward right now, because he's got this other person in his space, on his heart as well. So there's certain things that the masculine is still attached to, okay, that are affecting the way he feels about you. He's kind of, like I said, he does know that he loves you, but he's going back and forth through this energy, okay? There's some kind of battle going on here, and it has to do with his ego and his higher self. So he's kind of battling with his emotions in his heart space, because he's kind of still in his ego and kind of in his higher self at times. So there's like this battle going on in his heart. Okay, so sacral chakra. So I feel like mentally, I see this as the divine feminine, the high priestess, okay? The spiritual feminine. So the masculine is, in his mind, he is wanting sex with you, okay? It talks about the sacral chakra. His sacral chakra is wide open for you. So he's really desiring intimacy with you, okay? He's desiring to have sexual intercourse and things like that with you. So he is really craving you on a sexual level, okay? He's thinking about you in a sexual way. He's finding you very attractive at this time, and so yeah, that's what he's thinking about you. He has the desire for you. He has desire right now for you on the brain. And now we have fourth chakra. So spiritually, he is spiritually feeling that love with you. His heart is open for you spiritually, okay? He is feeling that loving connection on a spiritual level. He does love you very deeply on a spiritual level, okay? And even though you guys are in separation, okay, spiritually he is still missing you. He's feeling the loss, okay? Spiritually he's feeling the loss. Emotionally and spiritually he's feeling the loss of you, okay? And his heart hurts. His heart hurts because of the separation of you guys. And, you know, he does want to do something about this. He does wish, you know, spiritually he would like to be with you, okay? Spiritually he would love to be with you. Right now he would love to reignite that passion, okay? And take action. Spiritually he'd love to take action. But you know, there's things preventing him right now from doing so. Okay, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, share it, and subscribe to my channel, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.